Hey class, just want to put together a final video. Hopefully the audio will be fine on here. I'm at the firehouse and using a laptop on top of the brush truck. So just a moment to say thanks for all your hard work this term. You've worked really hard to really learn the material and to really learn your papers. You've learned APA and writing. You've given it a huge effort. And I know I try to give you a lot of feedback. Sometimes a class can be busy and challenging with all the things that we have to learn. I appreciate you sticking in there with me, using the feedback that I've shared on your papers and your discussions to really help you with your APA. And as I said in the beginning, the main points about the class and your grade is really about the material. I try not to deduct a lot of points for your APA or for your writing. Rather, I try to give you some feedback on that to help you in the future. It doesn't get any easier, I can assure you, as you move forward in your classes. The material is always important, but learning the APA and learning your writing for academia can be challenging, and it does get harder as your classes move on. Which is why I wanted to give you as much feedback as possible to assist you. So hopefully it has worked. I know you've worked hard. I've seen you progress. I've seen you give it your all and really try. Sometimes APA can be challenging. Sometimes writing for academia can be challenging. We, have our own nomenclature and the ways that we talk and discuss, and sometimes that comes across in the papers. And I've tried to give you some points about that so that you really learn how to write for academia. That's important. We have to learn to write differently. Sometimes it doesn't seem to make any sense. I get it. I understand. We write reports and we, as I said, we talk a certain way and we're used to that. And I should understand. You should understand, and all of us pretty much do. But the goal is to write your paper so that someone doesn't who doesn't really understand the fire service has a good understanding about what you're trying to say, and that's the challenge sometimes. So I'd encourage you to read academic journals. I'd encourage you to read papers and Firehouse magazine and all those things to learn that writing and to really practice because the challenges are coming. If you've not already been there, I assure you that things will change. And sorry about that. I got the bay doors open today, doing a little work. So I know those things are challenging, but you've done a good job. You've worked hard, as I said, and you've really put forth effort to learn the material. You've been busy in the discussions. We had great discussions on all the material. Your papers have been fantastic, and so you really have given it your heart and soul to really learn and do well in a class. So I just wanted to take a moment to say thank you very much. You've been a fantastic class. I've enjoyed you. I hope you learned something from me. I think you learned something from yourself. Hopefully, I piqued your interest, and we developed that critical thinking that's so important in our business. And you learn something about your papers and hopefully about yourself, because I know I did. And I know you really worked hard, and I really am proud of you for everything you've done. So wrapping up here, almost finished. I only have about 4 or 5 papers left from week 7. As I share this video, I'll start working on your week 8. Try to get your grades in. I'm try to get them in early so that you have some idea. I know a lot of y'all guys get reimbursement for tuition, so I try to get your grades in pretty quickly and try to help you out with that as much as possible. I look forward to working with you in the future. I do appreciate you putting your trust and faith in me to help you. Um, I try to, treat everyone with respect and help you learn, and hopefully I've done that. Those times that maybe it seemed like I didn't do that, I apologize. Let me know about those things because I do use that feedback to really learn, make the class better, to suggest changes for the class, the material, etc. Things that we're all working at or looking at right now, changing up, some of the classes. So I think you'll see some of that coming forward very soon, and certainly your peers, your people that are next to you at the firehouse that work with you, certainly will have that opportunity as time passes, to see some of those changes that we're really making to make things better for you. You've been a good class. Thank you again for all the hard work. If I can do something for you in the future, please reach out. I will certainly do the same thing with you. So, again, great class. Thank you for all the hard work, and I look forward to working with you again in the future. Take care.